Hey folks, it's Keith of the Beardsley Real Estate Team here today with a quick update for the southeast corner of Ottawa, the parts of Osgood Ward. So we're going to be looking at Metcalfe, Vernon, Carlsbad, Springs, Kenmore, and the Edwards area. So some nice small communities along that southern eastern edge of Ottawa. What are we looking at? Well, three things to look at before we get into any numbers. Number one, this time of the year, sales are traditionally very slow, and you don't get too many of them, especially in the small towns. Number two, ignore average price for the most part. Average price is not really going to mean anything until you get a few months out of the way. Right now, if something sells and it's a low price one, that becomes the average price if it's the only sale. So ignore average price for the first few months. Once you get into March and April, that's something that can become important. And again, when you're listening to the media, basically ignore anything you hear about Toronto. Toronto has one of those sort of yo-yo markets. It goes up suddenly, it comes down suddenly. That's not the Ottawa market. All right, we don't operate that way here. So keep that in mind when you listen to all the panic in the media. Pretty much ignore that it doesn't apply here, because out here in the rural areas, very often our market here is quite different to the market in the city. So keep that in mind. Now for these towns, so Metcalfe, Vernon, Edwards, Carlsbad, Springs, those little communities, Kenmore, can't forget Kenmore, those little communities right now, no sales so far this year, nothing unusual with that. They all had decent numbers last year, so we'll see as the weather changes and the market changes what happens. So zero sales means zero average price. Nothing different there. It's simply the way it is. So if you are thinking of selling, absolutely important to keep in mind that, get an agent who knows your area. It's going to be important, especially in a tight market. It's very important. It's Keith, Beardsley Real Estate Team. If you have questions, please call or text 613-552-0851. Fastest way to get a hold of me. In the meantime, have a great day.